post-game interview with Coach Nichols. Tough loss tonight, falling by 4 to Asheville. Obviously, number 4 was the story of the game for them, 41 points. With a performance like that, do you just kind of have to tip your cap, or do you feel like you could have done a better job of guarding it?
Yeah, I mean, Drew's a good player. I remember him when he was at University of Tennessee, and we saw him play in high school. So, going into the game, we knew how talented he was. But the biggest thing about it is we let him get going early. He had a lot of in the first half. He had a few catch and shoot threes. The first few minutes, and so he's feeling good. And then, with him, he can step outside and shoot it. He can take you in the post. So he's a mismatch problem. But, one, he's a good player, and two, we let him feel good about it early by those catch and shoot threes.
You guys gave up 36 in the first half, but you kind of have a stretch about 9 minutes in the second half. You only gave up 6 points. What kind of adjustments did you make defensively coming out of intermission?
Nothing. We challenged them at halftime, and I thought we came out with a lot more energy. And our guys knew they knew that wasn't who we are, and just picked up the energy. Starting in the halftime, and we got to put two halves together. We didn't play well the first half, and once you play like you did in the first half, it's hard to get it back and overcome how much energy you have to exert the second half.
You guys did have 42 points in the paint. I know Asheville is one of the better teams in terms of preventing three-point shots. Did you want to make a concerted effort to drive the ball to the basket more?
Yeah, we do. We just want to take the best available shot. And I think the first half we got some offensive rebounds, but we weren't going up very strong with it, and we finished with 12 offensive rebounds, and that's been a big emphasis for us. But we got to convert on those offensive rebounds.
And then Rashawn Williams led the team with 18 points. I know he came back from a rough game against Hampton. I think he has 4 double-digit performances in his last 6 games. Are you seeing a little bit more confidence with him?
Yeah, Rashawn, he works at it. If you go in the gym, he's usually in there shooting. So, him shooting it poorly the last game, he just stayed with it. So, with him, just continuing to work and trust his work, and when the shot's not falling, we've challenged him to do other things, and I think he's starting to figure that out a little bit.